Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of My Life Lemons. If you're new here, thank you so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. And again, welcome. Okay, so today the scent that I will be reviewing for you is Ari by Ariana Grande. Okay, so this is the packaging for the body mist. I believe that this scent, or at least the perfume, was first released 2015. I'm just not sure if the body mist was released at the same time. So this is the bottle packaging that I have for this scent. I don't think that this has been repackaged, except for I think this originally was just a plain transparent cap, but this one has a frosted, it has a bit of like a matte smooth texture, and it's sort of like a pinkish light lavender shade. Okay, and the atomizer is a gold color. It looks very rich, the color of the gold. And then the bottle is clear, but the liquid inside, it's sort of like the same with the lid. Well, not really. I mean, the liquid color is more lighter. It has this soft pinkish lavender shade. And then the wraparound packaging. Okay, here's a close-up. It gives me sort of like a modern retro vibe. It has this diamonds and triangles. It's very pretty. I like the color combo of the pink and the gold. Okay, by the way, the gold is metallic. Okay, and then there is this frame design. It looks very majestic, I think. Okay, and the metallic dark purple background on here. It's very pretty. There are no textures. I don't feel any indentations or textures on the whole packaging. And the bottle is a 8 fluid ounces or 236 milliliter bottle packaging. Okay, and at the back, we don't have scent notes, but we do have this scent coat. This body mist is perfect for a lighter dose of Ari by Ariana Grande. For the full fragrance experience, try Ari by Ariana Grande Eau de Parfum. Okay, and we have the picture of the perfume bottle, I believe, and then you get the ingredients on there. By the way, this bottle is made in UAE. Okay, so yep, that's it for the packaging of this fragrance mist. Okay, so the fragrance notes. It says, the luscious and sexy fragrance opens with sparkling fruits and an ultra-feminine floral sea, passionately spun with musks, woods, and an addictive hint of marshmallows. Top notes. The fragrance opens with the mouth-watering freshness of crispy pear, pink grapefruit, and sparkling juicy raspberry. Mid notes. The ultra-feminine heart blossoms of a plush bouquet of soft muguet or muguet and rosebuds in a velvety bloom of creamy vanilla orchid. Base notes. The sexy fragrance is a sophisticated blend of creamy musk and blonde woods and an addictive touch of marshmallow. So that's the scent notes for Ari by Ariana Grande. Okay, so this scent, when I first wore it, I was immediately reminded of fairy tale. Okay, this reminded me of fairy tale, especially on that first whiff. And then once it sort of like settled after a few seconds, it reminded me of Dahlia. But if I have to be more exacting, this reminds me more of Dahlia than Fairy Tale because of that pear note on the fragrance. Okay, because you basically with this scent, the fruit note or the top fruit note on here is that pear, but you also do get a hints of that grapefruit and raspberry, but it's like they're softer, like they're just in the background. So I feel like the citrus notes on here from the grapefruit and raspberry, um, they're not tart at all. It's like a soft citrus note that sort of like helps lifts this scent. And honestly, okay, let me just freshly spray it for you guys. I also like the atomizer on this fragrance mist. Okay, it's so pretty. Okay, so like as I was saying, the citrus note on here, I think that is the reason why I'm reminded of Fairy Tale, because it's sort of like it gives this like a light fresh scent, but the main fruit note on here is that pear. That's why I say that this smells a lot more like Dahlia than Fairy Tale. Okay, once that fruit note settles, I immediately get the florals on here, and I don't really know. I mean, personally, I don't know what muguet or muguet. Actually, muguet or muguet is the French word for lily of the valley. I have never smelled lily of the valley, so I cannot tell you if it's like spot on, but I would have to say that the floral notes on here is very similar to the floral notes that I get from Dahlia, from Bath and Body Works. Okay, it's so weird that I'm so reminded of Dahlia. Okay, rosebuds, and what is that other floral note? The creamy vanilla orchid. The vanilla orchid, it's not the vanilla orchid that I'm used to from Bath and Body Works fragrances, because it's a little different. I guess the vanilla orchid in here is much softer. I am really liking how well the notes on here are so well blended out, and that musk, that creamy musk, along with the hints of marshmallow. And I wouldn't say that, to me it doesn't smell anything like a gourmand marshmallow scent. I would have to say that you do get a fluffy note, like a soft fluffy note on in there, but it's floral. It doesn't smell like marshmallows to me. I mean, there's like a hint of sweet floral fluffy note on in there, along with that fruit scent, along with that florals, and it's everything is just so blended out. And like I said, that this is like, I mean, this reminds me so much of Dahlia, but the softer version of Dahlia. Like if you like Dahlia and you find it a little too too deep or too floral or too strong of that floral note, you will probably enjoy Ari by Ariana Grande. Okay, so I feel like this is a younger sister to Dahlia, which is weird because I don't know which scent came out first. I feel like this one came out prior to Dahlia. So let's talk about longevity. To me, Ari by Ariana Grande lasts for a good 2 hours on my skin. Um, but on the last half an hour of that 2 hours, it is more softer, and then I do get a skin scent from this fragrance mist, and it's kind of weird when it becomes like that skin scent. This fragrance mist smells more perfumey. I don't understand why it does that, because like, okay, right now you saw I just freshly sprayed it. It smells like it's, I don't want to say fresh, but it smells like a very well-rounded scent of fruits and florals and that creamy musk. And okay, I guess Dahlia, I said that that is a very perfumey scent, but I mean, smelling this right now, this doesn't really give me like strong perfumey vibes, okay? But once this settles on my skin, and when I'm smelling the skin scent, I get a sort of like a perfumey musky note on the very last bit of that skin scent. It's not very strong. It's like a soft perfumey note in there. But once that settles in, I'm not getting much of anything else. Okay, it's just that perfumey note, which smells kind of fresh. I mean, I know it's weird. I mean, perfume notes, they don't usually smell like a fresh note. But yeah, it smells like a fresh perfumey note. But it's very light. Like I said, it's a skin scent already, and it lasts for another um, 4 hours or 5 hours, I think. So basically, you get the whole scent for 2 hours, and then this skin scent that lasts for another 4 to 5 hours. It's weird, but I don't mind it. I actually kind of do like it. Yeah. Okay, so this on my clothes, it lasts for a good 10 to 12 hours. Um, I don't want to say I'm disappointed, because I'm just not used to, like, with my other Bath and Body Works fragrance mist, I I normally get like 20 hours on fragrance mist, and to think that this gave me like perfumey notes on that skin scent. But yeah, it only lasts for 10 to 12 hours on my clothing. But maybe that's just on me, okay? That's just my opinion, guys. Okay, so for me, this scent would suit. I don't think that this can be worn by kids, okay? Anyone younger than 15 years old, I wouldn't recommend this scent. If you're 15 and up, definitely you might want to try this out. Some people say that this smells mature. I don't know. I mean, maybe, okay, maybe because I'm used to Dahlia, and this to me smells like Dahlia. And I would say that Dahlia can be sort of like a grown scent. But compared to this one, this is much more lighter than Dahlia. I mean, if I like I said, if you like Dahlia but you find it a little too strong for you, this is a good scent to try out. If you kind of like that scent profile that Dahlia has, but you want it lighter, this is a good scent to try out. So I don't think that this actually smells mature or grown. Maybe because of that floral notes, because sometimes floral notes, I don't know, people tend to assume that if it has this like a deep floral note on in there, it smells mature to them. but to me it doesn't smell mature at all. So I keep saying that this smells like dahlia, but the difference between this and dahlia is you don't get that deep note of that the praline and the tonka bean, because this do not have those fragrance notes. I feel like this is just, it smells more lighter to me. Ari just smells more lighter, but if you like that pear note in dahlia, if you like that bit of like floral notes on in there as well, but you don't want that perfumey, that strong perfumey note or that deep note that you get from that scent, again, this is a good fragrance mist to try out. This isn't too strong, it's not overwhelming. Honestly, I thought when I first wore this, it smelled strong, like, oh my goodness, this smells more perfumey than dahlia. But when I compared them, like, okay, so I put this on my left arm and I put dahlia and fairy tale on my right arm. And while I was testing those three scents, I find that this, it does smell much softer than dahlia and fairy tale. So yeah, again, this scent, if you like dahlia, if you like fairy tale, if you like those type of scent profiles, definitely give this a try. I think you might appreciate this scent, because I do. I really like this. And also this scent, just because it has that floral note, I feel like this is more of a feminine scent. Oh, I forgot to say if whether I will repurchase this scent. I want to say that I will. Okay, I really want to say that I will repurchase this scent, but if I had to choose between dahlia and this, I I can't choose this over dahlia, because dahlia is one of my baes. I love dahlia. I mean, I don't. I just feel like dahlia gives me more like a fuller scent than this one. I mean, I really appreciate the praline notes and the tonka bean notes on dahlia, and I really just do love that scent. I mean, personally. But if I want to, smell more, a little fresher maybe, or a little lighter, but I still like the dahlia notes, this one, it's an easy pick for me. Okay, so that is it for my review of Ari by Ariana Grande. If you like this review, guys, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more fragrance mist reviews in the future, please do not forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, any scent suggestions, any comments at all, please write them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And for now, guys, take care and be safe wherever you are, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye, guys.